Alright, the Piggy secret badge has been solved. This is for the Ready Player 2 event for the Crown of Madness. Now, I'm gonna try my best to explain as best as I could here because it's really hard. This is a really hard thing. You have to coordinate really well for everybody in the server. You gotta make sure you have setups. You got people who are to distract Piggy and all stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get into chapter 1 in book 2, Alleys. And what you need to do, the first thing you have to do is open the map. So one person has to distract Piggy for the most part. And after that, the whole map has to be open before 5 minutes. Also, I want to say thanks to everybody who helped me doing this on stream, and also the guide video of the first people doing it. They're super smart people, I'm going to tell you. But redoing it is really hard. So if you've got a bunch of people in a private server, it is pretty easy to do. But so first things first, there's someone distracts Piggy, and you have to open up the map. The most important thing to do is open up the last door, which is the red door, and have the mop open. And second is the room with the safe and the laundry. That is the laundromat. Those are the two most important doors you will have to open up, pretty much. Now, with that being said, once you get to 5 minutes, this is where the hard part comes, and this is where the coordination has to be perfect. So about 5 minutes, at exactly 5 minutes, you can go to this, and where the mop used to be, or the spell used to be, you go to this door, you click on the middle of the door. You will hear knocking. The knocking is random per round. So if you hear 3 knocks, then you'll have to put in chat you type 3. Now, this is why it's important, is because in the cafe room next to the bench is a dice. Depending on how many knocks or knocking on the door, you put in the number there. So if it's 3, you put 3, right? So here's the dice here. So now when you head to cafe, the red dice spawns right here, right next to the bench. Now you have to put in the right number. And then once you put the right number in, you want to make sure the person who put the number in said that they put the number in and they're done. And person at the door has to click the door again, and there'll be a new number of knocking. Once that new number knocks, the next dice will spawn in laundry room, which is over here in the corner. If I actually go there, I didn't go there, but it's in the corner over here. Yes, the dice will spawn here, but it will only spawn if the number is correct and the person at the door pushes the door again if it's correct. If it's not, then it won't be there. So when it's correct, the dice will spawn there, and you put the number in, and then you go back to the door, and then you go to the next dice, which is at the safe behind over here across the room. I'll take a nice example here. So we're at the door, and then we're going to the safe one here, right? And once you put this number in, that's correct, you go back to the door, and the door should open up with some text. So here is the third dice. This will only spawn if the laundry one is correct. So you go to the dice, click on it, put 4, and knock 4 times, but it's random. The code is random every single time. And you remember, type it in chat, remember it. It's very important. So you click the door, you get some text, and you'll go in, the door will open up, and you'll get this new room. This is very important. You're gonna have, this is still, we're about halfway done. The first thing now is to go to these levers here. These levers, you have to push them all the way down. So there's a easy way of doing this, very fast here. So the levers, I think, always spawn the same. So you want to click on the second one, the fourth one, and then the middle. That's the fastest way without messing up. You want one person doing it. Now when you get in this room here, I never did it, but people say you have to click the white part of the torch. You have to blow 4 torches basically in the middle of the room. And once you blow all 4 torches, you'll complete the room. But from my example, it's really hard, but it's so hard to tell what you need to press, but like there's no order, but you see how it dims out. People are climbing on it. You know how to climb on it? You can stand under it, click the white part. I don't know exactly how it works, but like this is the only hard part of this. It took many attempts for it to work. I don't know, but it just clicks on it and it just works. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. So now when all the torches are blown out, you go back into the room with the levers, and you want to click the down one and the one at the end. You have to hit all levers down and make sure you get back into this room because this door will close. Now this door will open. This is where the final room. You gotta memorize what the knock order was. So dice 1 is the first dice. So cafe first dice is the first number. Second number is laundry. And third room safe is the third number. So our number is 539, but it will be different for everybody. It's always random. Now, let one person do the order. It will be buttons around the room that will be the numbers of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll be so we have to push them in the right order. I think you have to count the amount of lines that equals basically the digits there. But you gotta be careful. I think once you press 2 numbers, a piggy will spawn. So this is the piggy that spawns. But as long as someone distracts it and you press the right buttons here, as that's number 9 right at the end, the door opens at the end, and once you walk out of here, you get the badge and the secret prize, or the secret badge and everything. This is all we need to do, and that's how you get the hat. It is really, really hard. I am very impressed. These are all random people on a private server, and with my voice, obviously getting everybody, making sure that everybody's doing it correctly. It is a really hard task in a public server if you try to do it. A VIP server is probably the best thing to do, but of course nobody has a chance, and not everybody has a VIP server, but it is really, really hard, honestly, if you don't have the coordination. Get some friends, I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much how it goes. Unless I missed something, I can go over quickly again how this works. So one last time, I'll try to briefly go over what we need to do. So I'll probably have a guide or a text in the comments and tell you exactly what you need to do. First things first, open up the room. Right, let me just go backwards here. So all you do, open up the map. Everybody open up doors. Make sure everything is good. Make sure the red door is open and the mop is good. Next up, once it's 5 minutes, well, before when everything's up, make sure people are at the right spots. One person at the cafe bench, one person at laundry, as we're making sure people are going right now, and one person at safe. Now, what you want to do, see, we got people already there. Now, once at 5 minutes, you go to the door and you listen. If it's 4 or 5, if it's 5 knocks, type in chat 5. The person at cafe will put in 5 at the dice, right? And make sure they will say, yes, I have done it. Once they've typed that in, right, you will click the door again. The door will spawn the second dice, and it will have new amount of knocks. So let's say it's 2. The person at laundry puts in 2. Now, when that's put in at 2, the person at laundry says, yes, I've put it in. Then the person at the door will click the door again. Then the door will have new knocks. Let's say it's 8. The person at the safe puts 8. They say, yes, I have put 8. You click the door again, the door will open up. Then you'll go into the room with the levers, make all the levers face up. The door will open. There will be a room with pillars of torches on them. The ones in the middle, you click on the white part to blow them out. Once you blow those out, you go back into the room before that and push the levers down. Make sure the person who pushed the levers down, you leave that room right away or you'll be locked out. Then when you go to the room with the maze, you want to make sure that the numbers that you said, let's say it's 2, 9, 8, you have to click the buttons on the wall in the right order that the dice was in. So it'd be click 2, then 8, then 9. If you press the wrong order, either redo the entire sequence, as in the entire map again, you lost. And once you press 2 buttons, a piggy will spawn and either run away. But also get the last number. Once you get all 3 numbers in the right order, you exit out and you get the badge. So there we go. That's a quick rundown without any visual effects, visualness. And I tried my best to explain. I think it's really hard, but good luck, guys. It is really difficult.